Hi everyone, today I'll be unboxing Sakuna of Rice and Ruin Divine Edition for the PS4. I've been keeping tabs on this game since its announcement, and there have been some aspects of the Collector's Edition that really caught my attention that I want to highlight. So let's get right to the unboxing. This is the packing slip. Don't need that. And here we have the cover art, or the box art. Boxart unwrapped with its nice gloss front. Alright, so the Divine Edition is fairly priced in my opinion, just to start us off. It comes with the base game, the art book, and then the 3DS soundtrack, along with a cloth charm, protective charm. Let me just take a quick look. Right. So the Divine Edition actually came out to just about $60, right? Which is a really good price to just start us off, right? You get the base game, right? Along with the art book and soundtrack. And so just kind of all the products combined, you already have a really good deal here. Even if you assume that, you know, the game is kind of like on the lower budget side and potentially discount. The big thing that I really actually want to highlight is that this is the full soundtrack. This is a 3 CD soundtrack. It's not a partial soundtrack. It's not a single disc CD with select pieces. And it's something that I actually really appreciate in a collector's edition. I understand that there are kind of licensing issues involved with many other games where the soundtrack is sold separately, right? Or in other regions, which means that collector's editions in the States can't really be allowed to publish the full soundtrack. That said, though, right, there are instances of certain games where the collector's edition in Japan was the only way to get any of the music. So for them to then cut that in a Western release really just hurts everyone. But I digress. I'll get into that a bit later. Let me get into the actual product. Along with the inside art. We also have the instructions manual, which actually is a full-fledged instruction manual, just taking a look at it. Normally, most of these manuals are digital at this point. Next, I'll go over the small charm, the protective charm. From the feel of it, it feels like a kind of canvas as opposed to cloth. And obviously it's I don't know if it's a digital print or not, but regardless, the art is nice. It's a little oversaturated, but regardless, I think this is like kind of a nice this is a nice goodie, right? It's topical with the game itself, and it falls in line with just kind of what you want from kind of a little slight bonus from your collector's editions. Next, we'll go over the soundtrack. So as I said before, this is a really big deal to me. Getting a 3-disc soundtrack essentially means we get the full game soundtrack. That just makes me really happy. I mean, honestly, it's... I don't know what else to say. It just... That's what I appreciate from a collector's edition, right? I appreciate getting the... paying extra so that I can get kind of the full repertoire of products that are provided, right? I don't have to spend any more or try to scout the internet to try and find any additional work. With regards to the art book, it is soft cover. It looks like the cover, the front cover and the back cover itself, however, are oak, I think oak tag or another type of thicker paper. So you still have a proper binding and good protection. It has a bit of that uh, what's it called? Wet ink feel to it. So I'm a little worried about whether or not this is going to rub off over time. But regardless, it looks okay. And supposedly this is 128 pages, so this is a very extensive art book. Again, this covers, I would assume, probably all of the work in the game. So once again, it's not like a sample, right? There's no need for me to probably go out and then buy the Sakuna art book separately, if there was one. It's all in one package. And I think that this is something that is definitely something that needs to be done more often. There's really no reason to charge, double or even triple the price to essentially get half the products of buying all the pieces separately. I love the watercolor art. It's so pretty. so that is it. There's not much really else there is to the collector's edition, but I'm not really asking for much more, honestly. The quality of this edition really speaks for itself, in my opinion, and that's all I can really say, right? There's no gimmicks to it, right? You get the full art book, you get the full soundtrack, you get the game for a slightly inflated price to cover for the additional materials. Really, what else can I really say, right? This is essentially, it's perfect. Like this kind of packaging is perfect. Anyway, that will be it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again.